Sup YouTube, it's me, the Zombie King, and welcome to the Iron Lung movie review. Basically, this movie is going to consist of when we got to the theater, after we're done at the theater, and my personal review of the movie afterward. And like talking about some of the story and some of the like lore of the movie, and just a lot about like the movie itself. I'm recording this after recording my like initial review of the movie and everything. So, yeah. Theater Matthew, take it away. Caleb, you can join.
Go ahead.
That's rolling?
Yeah.
All right. We finally made it to the theater. You're rolling now.
You can cut it out.
Finally, we made it to the theater, and we're going to watch the Iron Lung movie. I want this poster really bad now.
I'll try and get it for you.
All right. But yeah, by the look of it, looks like we got some weird monsters up there. We got some... I love this.
Oh shit, it's part of the game, dumbass.
This is my favorite thing ever. Of all the history in forever, this is my favorite thing. Filmed by Markiplier. I can't believe I'm living in a day and age where Markiplier has made a movie that is in theaters. That is insane. Made by Markiplier.
It literally says a film by Mark Ipley.
Yeah, it's rated R. Wait.
Rated R for Markiplier.
We actually got children tickets. Are they even going to let us in if it's children tickets?
I'm surprised they let us buy.
I don't know if they're going to even do. Okay, well let's just. Okay.
Technically, it's an
I think we
Envision,
can stop
so
recording now.
Alright, so we got to the theater. Turns out my friend Caleb messed up and got a handicap seat. Didn't know it was a handicap seat. So now I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. Interesting. You guys looking for Iron Lung? No, it's right here. Right there. So I can't be confident in my friends anymore when making... I'm joking, but he did mess up a little bit. Hopefully we can figure this out. But we're in the theater right now. I'm going to use the bathroom. I will see you guys back in 2 hours when we're done with the movie. Later. So, I was a little wrong. We were in the wrong theater. The person who told us which theater to go to was wrong. So we're in the right theater now. I got to see the tiny bit of the beginning. It looks really good so far. Well, it was like 10 seconds, but... why are you talking to me? You haven't known. But yeah. Got anything to say about the theater's mess up?
Light effort, medium
I gotta
effort,
see a preview.
heavy effort, light impact, medium, like you gotta get all of the different yeah, I feel like.
And then
that's
Caleb, you want to say
more
anything, or be on camera?
And finding the sweet spot between light impact and medium
guy's fat.
impact. That's
Alright.
big.
Don't listen to him.
Really rough.
Yeah, we'll see you after the movie now. Bye. Now we're good. Okay, we're back. We just finished watching the movie. This was amazing. This movie was really good. It told a lot of the story. It was the length was great. The overall movie fantastic. It deserves to be in the top. Past that, I haven't even watched that, and I can already agree that this is better than that.
Or that.
Before we actually went into the movie, some guy was like sitting at the concession stand talking about how all the original the original book and stuff like that, and how those are really good. And he had no idea what Iron Lung was or what it was about. So, what? Yeah, he was talking a lot about Dracula. But by the way, it looks like you're taking a piss over there from my side.
Yeah, I thought he was taking a piss as well. I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, you don't need to show that on camera.
Piss right now. Piss.
Fun.
Do it.
It was a lot of fun to watch. We actually just had two people that we saw in the theater. We actually went to the wrong theater because the person who told us which theater to go to
Was
they were
wrong.
But
So
we
wrong.
later figured out. I recorded a few things earlier about that, but there were two people who were in our theater that we went to before we had gotten there. And one of them went into the movie not knowing anything about Iron Lung, not knowing anything about Markiplier, and he agreed that the movie was really good. It was like fantastic, but there needed to be something at the beginning to kind of ease you in, and like you were saying, like ease you in and give you a little bit of context, you know, like tell you a little bit about the story beforehand, and then you go into the movie, like the movie starts. It took a little bit to start, I will admit. It was a tiny bit slow to begin.
Very slow burn, just
Very
like the
slow
game.
burn, but like once the fire was lit, it was a bonfire. it was really good. I genuinely think that deserves movie of the year.
Breaking and
This looks like some
entering.
homeless guy trying to break in.
It was good though. It was good though.
He's good. And he's trying to get me a poster, hopefully. But yeah, I'll try to talk more in depth about it later. Maybe talk about some of the stuff in the movie. But yeah, seriously, if you can, whenever if it comes back to the theater, or if
It goes on
once they
disc.
make it on disc and everything, watch it. It's worth it. But yeah, see you there. So my overall review of the movie was that it was pretty good. It was really, really good. The movie used a lot of the lore. Markiplier is the kind of person who really likes to stay true to the lore and like stay true to the story, and you know, follow along the storyline. He doesn't want to like leave out anything or do anything that's like not a part of the story at all or anything like that. Markiplier does really well in situations where he is he's like, the whole movie is in a sub, and to be that character is kind of hard. To like stay in character, be that person in, you know, a submarine who's fighting for his life. Markiplier's acting was really well. A lot of other people's acting was really well. You know, it did a lot of. It really did stay true to the story because, and it added on to the story. It did everything it should have. And like I even managed to guess some of the story before the movie even came out. I guessed that the by the way, spoilers warning, by the way. I guessed that the blood on the blood moon was all the people from the Quiet Rapture, and that the orb had something to do with the rapture. And I was right. I was completely right. You know, the story, like explaining some of the things we never got explained before, such as the camera. Turns out the camera isn't really a camera. It's a, it's an X-ray. It's an X-ray camera. Because the story is that it's such thick blood, it's blood. A regular camera can't take a picture through that. So they use an X-ray to take the pictures. And, you know, they could have just explained that in like, oh, there's a piece of paper that says this is an X-ray machine, or like plans. But the way they did it instead is he was so pissed off, he hit the button as a, to get their attention, and it took a picture, and the three people in the room got blasted with radiation. And the captain got super pissed and was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? You just blasted everyone in this room with radiation." And there was a mechanic who actually is played by Jacksepticeye, is right in front of the camera, and immediately starts getting symptoms of like covered in radiation, where he immediately starts puking. And like, he didn't know. He wasn't told anything. All he was told was go down there and take a picture. He didn't know the picture was being used with an X-ray camera. He didn't know that that he didn't know anything much, really. I mean, they sent him down with a bag and folders, and to take that and to take such a simple game, Iron Lung, which is literally you are put in. If you don't touch the computer at all you know is that you were put in because you are doing something called conviction realization, and you got to go around, take these pictures, and you'll live. If you don't interact with the terminal at all, that's the only amount of story you're going to get. if you do interact with the terminal, you'll start to get pieces of the story, get pieces of the lore, get pieces of the ship, everything. And it's just to take something as simple as a few game mechanics, where if you don't do anything but like play the game and like get the pictures and get out, which could take 30 minutes, by the way, 30 minutes to an hour, to take a 30-minute to hour-long adventure of a video game and turn it into a movie, an actual movie with story and lore and feeling, to give these characters feelings and background, and all this is a very hard thing to do, I'm sure. And Markiplier did it. He did it, and if he said if he is gonna do it, he's gonna do it well. And by God, did he do it well. It was one of the greatest things I've seen when it comes to movies, because he literally put Hollywood to shame with it. He literally stepped over Hollywood and buried them in the dirt with that. That was so good. I mean, honestly, if I'm being honest, I only want all my movies directed by Markiplier now. Because he is so good at making movies. It was so good. It was that good. It could have been. It cannot be beat. I'm sure it could probably be beat by something, but I mean, that's movie of the year right there. Iron Lung, directed by Markiplier, is movie of the year in my book. And if it doesn't get movie of the year, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be very upset. Very, very, very upset. But you know, to take a small story like that and turn it into something so big as like a 2 hour and 7 minute long movie was such a hard thing to do, but he pulled it off. So, and you know, over the years, he's been working on this for 3 years. I listened to the Distractable podcast, which is Mark, Bob, and Wade's podcast. I've been pretty much in every way watching and hearing this movie come together. And I wanted nothing more than to see this movie. It was so good. And it was so worth the wait. And, you know, I feel bad for Mark when he goes on his next movie making thing, because I mean, if you listen to Distractable podcast, he is burnt out and tired and exhausted and getting like no sleep and doing all these things for this movie. But also in the same breath in the podcast, he said he loved every second of it. And he wants to do it again. So, and I'm excited to see what he does. I'm excited to see more. I'm so excited to see more, because if that's how good he could do with a movie like that, what else could he do? You know, I can't wait. But yeah. Me recording this, by the way, what I recorded before and what is happening on the screen right now, that is gameplay of me playing while doing my first like review of it, but the review kind of felt more like a lore explanation and lore, like talking about the lore and everything. And I was like, that doesn't sound good to have or to do for the video. So I wanted to just record myself of like me actually doing stuff involving the video rather than the game. Than actually like, you know, recording this. And, you know, I wanted it to pertain to the movie, not like pertain to the game and just talking about the lore. I wanted to talk about what I thought about the movie. So, I mean, and I did. I love the movie. I hope people go and see it. Go watch it. Go have fun. If you watched it already, go watch it again. If you've watched it twice, go watch it 3 times. Keep watching it. When it comes out on disc, I'm going to get it on disc. I'm going to watch it multiple times. I'll probably even do an Iron Lung video. Yeah, Iron Lung video. I'll talk about the Iron Lung lore while playing the Iron Lung game. That's what I'll do. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. If you guys want to see it, be sure to let me know down in the comments below. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, or comment down below what else you want to see. Or just comment down below in general. I'd like to interact with the community we're building. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.